Morning, Nilesh. Nilesh, is my voice audible? Morning, Nilesh. Nilesh, is my voice audible? Yeah, yeah. Massive issues with my PC, so it crashed on Friday evening. So it was not starting up. So there was some massive, what do you call, temperature issue. So now kind of uh, ordered for a coolant, CPU cooler. Hopefully that should resolve the problem. But that is coming only on Thursday. So till Thursday, I'm not sure whether it will properly sustain. As of now, yesterday we fully tried, we tested and all that. So we had to remove a lot of applications and hopefully. So I'm trying to manage multiple screens with one or two monitors. Morning, Sanjos. Fine, I'm fine. Yeah, I had a function to attend, so I couldn't make it that day. That was the only thing. So it was, meeting relatives is always a pleasure, correct? So now Nifty is expected to start around 170, 60, 70 points. Let us see where it starts. Before I let us kind of set ourselves up. Hopefully, I don't. I hope that I won't get into this problem of power issues. I mean, heat issues. At least till Thursday. So from Friday, it should be fine because kind of putting it in is not a fixing the CPU cooler is not a big issue. So continuously monitoring the temperature. So if suddenly goes off, etc. and all, remember that is due to the my system's failure. So and probably it will take 10 minutes, maximum 5 to 10 minutes to. I have to let the system cool off for some time, and once the temperature comes down, then again I may have to log in and start everything. So please remember that today. Otherwise, we are fine. Yesterday, almost for 4.5 hours, it worked without any major issues. Let us see where Nifty is starting. Okay, almost not to that level what Gift Nifty has showed. It is 107 points up. So it is above, starting above over 647, which I used to keep talking about. Moved Ekinashi and then 5 minutes. We are done. So compared to 565, 100 and yeah, 100 and 7 points. Bank Nifty is, I don't know. Maybe this because of this morning Vishwa. Maybe because of this IDS issue. I don't know why Bank Nifty is starting in negative way. Huh? Morning Raji, morning. So how was Friday trading? I did in between sent one table update. Morning Prakash. So before the market starts, let's have a view on where the OA is standing at this point of time. So 25,500 is support, 6 and 550, 600 there is 700, there is some amount of resistance, not much, tomorrow is the expiry, you should remember. And 700, 800, some 900 and 1000, so 26,000. See, it always looks like, once it crosses some level it can go up, but there is not huge support compared to put rating. The call rating is much less. So if this gives up, 25,500 gives up, then it can go down to all the way to 25,300. But the US tariff thing has become a big circus, correct? Donald Duck does not know which side to run. He's abusing the court. Morning Shibujan. Okay, so that is done. Let us pull up the indices chart. That layout, no, this one is only our regular. Whether on because next this week, of course, it will be another 4-5 days for us to see where the monthly candle ends. Big red candle, big green candle, big red candles. So it is exactly in between R3 and R5 on the day chart. Okay, so that is Bank Nifty and Nifty. So 720 can be your resistance, because like in a day, in our intraday 5 minutes Camarilla pivot, we have resistance and support. In the day chart, 25,720 apparently is a resisting point, correct? So we are at 678. So another 52 points we may see. Yes, Donald, we may see another 50 points, then we may see some kind of resistance. And given that open interest, they have more 25,700, there is almost 1:3 call rating there, and here also 1:4, and of course here it is 1:7, 1:8, or 1:6 rather. So 25,700, if it does cross 25,800 will be a challenge. So we will see where the market will move today. As of now, 728 can be a stiff resistance. Once it crosses 720, let us assume it does cross that, okay, then we have a bigger target, correct? At some point of time during the weekend, I saw this Gift Nifty was showing 340 points up, correct? Morning, Rajsekhar. Okay, so we are all set now. Another minute to go. Okay, those who are carried forward longs. Morning, Sai, morning. My view is around this is 804, correct? I think on the 5 minute chart can go up to 804. Around that, if you are carrying forward, as long as this is above the previous day high, the previous day high is around 666. If Nifty stays above previous day high, you can continue to have that as your stop loss. Okay. Otherwise, let me kind of check out what is this 25,550, correct? Actually, this is as of now, this trade is getting on. Okay, so let me make it more explicit here. Okay, So silver bees, super. Remove no commentary was okay. Sorry, let me change that. Our own standard, no. Why that? Okay. Okay. All set. Silver bees. Oh, this as long as the Nifty is above PDS, that is our previous day high, you can continue to hold this long position. 9th like. Thank you. Thank you. Now it is making clean green candle, even though alignment is not there. Those who are taken long now, this is already what 211 is already crossed, 247 also likely to come. This is another super cool trade. I hope most of you would have got in there on any of the long side trades. If you are still waiting, then you have to wait for alignment. That's the only gate that is closed as of now. Top 10 shares is at 53%. Nifty overall is also at 47%. And we have got some big futures volume. I don't know how many of you have noticed. The first candle futures volume is really big, correct? Almost 10 million to the level of. So that must be one of the reasons. Something has changed. So okay, maybe everybody now thinks this US tariff deal is totally done away with, and if you are already on the long side, continue to hold as long as Nifty makes clean green candle, as well as the previous candle high is taken out, correct? That is one standard thing you can follow once you are in a trade. You can forget about everything. If you are on the long side, your green candle should be above the previous candle high. That's it. As long as it makes, then you can do it. That's fine, Nilesh. Definitely you can wait. But since it is already crossed, now you can have you can start trailing your stop losses if you have entered. Let me try to start my camera and see whether it has some 86 temperature alert. 57 PC. The problem was we couldn't find out which particular app was creating this heavy CPU usage and at the start. So even before my machine could start, it started switching off because of overheating. So it was still, even now it is a puzzle. We are only trying to put a CPU cooler and try to arrest that, but absolutely we don't have a clue what is that. That is really heating up our system. It's like kind of we are trying to hope. Money shifting from AU Bank and IDFC Bank to HDFC. Oh, okay. AU is supposed to be doing well, no? IDFC I can understand, correct? Because of the scam, something they have already come up with, and some 450 crores of scam taken place in some Chandigarh branch or something like that. I can understand, but why? Why AU Bank? Why it will shift? Any news on AU Bank? Just give me a minute. Let me connect my camera. So even 247 seems to be coming. Just enjoy the ride. So this is a very small kind of no hassle trade it has been. Good morning, Kishan. Good morning. So now the candle is above PDH also. So now it will stop only at 804. If it stays above 750, we know 20, 50, 80 between 200 points has some resistance as Fibonacci numbers. If it crosses and stays above 50, then it will stop only at 804. It will at least touch once and then come back. So you can wait till, you can hold it till that. Hmm. Wow. So this has become this. This is good. Actually, so don't get surprised. Suddenly I get blanked out today. My system is kind of hanging in some thread. Okay, so this has become on par. This can go. I think I should ideally shift this to next level because R1 is already crossed, R2 is also crossed. Let me provide you R4, R3. R3 is 289. I'm not sure that can come because you got already R5. Above R5, we know in a day chart, usually it is very, very difficult for the Nifty to cross. Correct. So I am not sure this 289 will come. So it might because we are 767 and 804. Yeah, another 30, 30 to 40 points. Yeah, it can come. It can come. But beyond that, don't expect. My suggestion would be around 280, 89. If Nifty crosses 25,804 and still continues to rise, because we don't know, because these are extraordinary times and the Nifty is moving based on some news, nothing fundamental, nothing technical. It can beat all the technical lines, like it can fall all, we will, last week we saw, correct, below S5 also it went down almost 100 points. So that is also possibility is there, but more on falling side than on rising above R5. Okay, very very rarely R5 gets taken out and Nifty moves past that. So my take would be that 25,800 will be some bit of resistance. Suggest that you can start booking profit at that point of time. It's already come back to R1, at least this. The good thing is the weak point is moving up. The weak point moving up is a good sign. On one side, if Nifty continues to stay up, then it can proceed even to 289. Otherwise, Nifty can turn around here. 600, correct? 25, 6, 587. Good. Sudden bit. So that is all management, because we don't know what will happen is, so these kind of rumors, no, which is saying that this bank has got a scam, etc., usually it is very contagious. Suddenly somebody will put in some telegram channel, Jammu and Kashmir bank, there seems to be some 400 crores, 200, then they will simply put, oh, is a bear, there is a lot of bear cartels, correct? And then looking at, oh, okay, yeah, J&K bank is going to fall, and then people will start offloading that. So this type, that news that has come on IDFC is very very bad for banking industry. So now everybody will start digging the NPA list of other big banks. Now RBI will come in, they will want a big list of NPAs. What is that, and what is the modus operandi that was followed in scamming IDFC? They will look whether similar is possibility there in other private banks, because private banks and public sector banks have different types of hierarchy and processes in sanctioning loan, correct? So it's not a good sign. Morning, William, morning. 49 people and 17 like, I don't know. Every day I have to request and ask the people to, so that my channel will come up in your YouTube algorithm on the upside, but still okay. So just 18, 49 watching, only 18 likes. Despite already I think that our setup has given one big trade, correct? From 181 to 241 is almost 60 points. You are done for the day. Those who have got 60 points should keep away. Just now they should take trade only. Morning, Prashant. If they should take trade only when every gate is cleared. That is for the day. Don't try to over trade. If you have already got 50-60 points, first tell it in the comments, so that we will be happy that our trade setup is helping people to earn money. Then next thing you should do is, if you have got stopped out at 247, 248, 250 and all, I keep talking about this cool down bar concept, correct? For next 3 candles, whatever happens to the chart, you don't trade. That's it. Let it go to 298 etc and all, no problem. You don't trade. That is best, one of the best concepts. Morning, Sarvapriya. Morning Avi. Morning, Giridhar. Mm-hmm. 80 core temperature. What is this? 42, 101 maximum. That's not good. Intel core 42, 56%. Now I think I'm narrowing down to VCAM application. When I try to start VCAM application, again this thing shot up, CPU usage shot up, and temperature also was shot up. So thanks guys. From 18 to 29, that is a big. Yes, Sarvapriya, I live in Chennai, Vadapalani. I don't know whether you know Chennai. If you are from Chennai, you should know. Very famous Murugan temple is there. One of the Arupadai Veedu. So I live in Vadapalani. It is going towards 289. Those who are following the table and changing the weak point based on table, they should continue to hold. Anyway, we are keep revising the. This was a very simple good trade here, correct? How many of you are still holding and going strong? We'll wait 9:30 later. Odd man out. Yes, morning, morning. Nifty is made alignment only in the last three candles. Thanks, Tom. That was an easy 50 point trade for me. All the thanks to you. You are welcome. You are more than welcome. Oh, you used to live in Mariapur. Now, where are you? Sarvapriya, Bangalore, eh? Yeah, I think now that has Tom Sidek has reminded me, so I'm expected to say this. So those who want to support the channel, no, you can use the dollar button and then support the channel. So Nifty, if this goes below 220, no, actually our weak point. If it goes below 218, long side calls are gone. No voice. We should thank Donald Duck as well. Yes, Sanjay. No, are you guys not able to hear me? Now, odd man out is saying no voice. After those who want. Oh, okay, okay. No voice coming after those who want. Okay, I understand. That's a good one. That's a good one. No, no, no. Oddman was trying to make a joke. No, no, he was trying to make a joke. What he said is, when I said those who want to support the channel, he didn't hear. So he is making fun. So you people need to understand. Loud and clear. That's okay. So if this call side, okay, to be on the series side, if the call goes below our 218, all your call side, whether you are on Nifty futures long or in you have sold the put, etc., you should square off. I don't think it will go below. Again, it will try to reverse and go towards this point only. 25,800. Oh, you are actually not able to listen. I didn't know. Okay. Maybe some issue at my end then. No, I thought you were making, no, that's a very good way to say, no, people say, Arey, sunai nahi de raha, sunai nahi de raha. If somebody asks some help, no, or no, say, okay, do something. They'll say, nahi, kuch sunai nahi de raha, no, mere ko nahi sun raha. Like that, I thought you were making a joke. Now, don't rush to take any short side trades. Remember, oh, Chandigarh, wow, nice place. Chandigarh is a really nice place. I was there for 6 months. So why I say that you should not, even though top 10 shares is below and it is in short at 37.4%, we have alignment. Usually when alignment comes, you usually come for 4-5 candles, correct? It's just 4 candles sold, the green alignment, and the market is bullish today because of some so much positivity around. So let me briefly check where the what the option writers have done for the first half an hour. Wow. So 25,700 heavy call rating is taking, put rating is taking place, correct? Almost 1.3 crores. So for the day, at least even for tomorrow's closure also, 25,700 is not going to be broken. If it does, then it is only to sell more puts. So all the put lovers, be careful. They may keep tempting you with 25,700 put is at 83 rupees. So it is not a small sum. The people have written almost for 1.3 crores in the morning first half an hour, meaning 1.3 crores into 80 means what? They have already collected 180 crores, 120 crores. Okay, 120 crores so far has been collected by writing this OI. Okay, so even though now and then they will keep showing the market is going to go down, don't get tempted out because it may be bear trap. Careful. So market looks like that 800 will come to sometime during the day. As long as call side this representative item is above 218, do not enter into any put unless and until you are a scalper. Okay, unless and until you are a scalper, don't do it. Otherwise, wait. Now the best place, if at all you are no hell bent upon and the biggest put lover kind of a thing, wait for Nifty to come around 804. There you will have some chance. There will be at least some profit booking that can come at 25,804, and no, there can be one small tumble towards yellow line or something like that. That's the only place probably you will get puts, unless and until some news based trigger comes during the day, and which we are not, probably we don't know, and then that can only trigger a put trade. As of now, those who have made 40, 50, 60 points, how many are still there? Nobody answered me. How many are in long side and how many of you made? I think Tom told me very clearly 50 points. So anybody else who was already booked out? So that others will know. Yes. So no camera till Thursday, I think. Otherwise, I need to find out some other software. It is spawning multiple processes. That is what I could see in the monitor, hardware monitor. When I open VCAM, it is spawning multiple processes. Odd man out. Super. No, only points is enough, odd man. So you don't have to say. I never request how much profit you made. I keep asking because in this channel we say in a week, if you get 125 points and keep increasing your kind of accumulating your capital, you will be left with huge. So that is why you are, oh, good Sarva Priya. So what I keep asking is about not the amount of money. I only want how many points you captured. See, lots depends upon the capital that you have. So that if you have 20 lots, then you would have got 1,000 points. That is different. Per lot, how much points you got, that's enough. That is enough information. Because no, people don't like to share also, and I also don't expect that. I expect only whether people are making 125 points in a week. That's it. I think from last Monday onwards it has been good. Almost every day around 40 to 60 points, 70 points, 80 points like that we have been picking up. So last 1 week has been really good. See, once you learn a discipline of how many points you are picking and you know in total, once you come to that mode, then scaling it up will be a very very safe mode. Once you start looking at amount and your lots, then it is a big problem. If you continuously watch yourself that yes, how many points I am picking in a week, then if you scale up, you will not be in a wrong place at all. But I made 2000 last time, I made, now I want to make 4000, I will increase lot and all, that won't work usually. Better is to see per lot how many points you are picking up and then scale up your lots. Is scalping put is a good strategy for today? Karthik, are you new to this channel? If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And first you tell me, are you new to this channel? Karthik, I remember to have seen your ID, but still, just for my clarification. Okay. Karthik, I mean, yes, what I said, see, India, I keep repeating this so many times. India is a food loving country. So that is where the huge money is made. So what I said today, being the news being positive, and we from morning we have started solidly, correct? And these candles are real solid candles and with good amount of volume in futures. If you can see the bottom of your chart. What I said is, don't try to look for a put trade whenever it turns around. If at all, a scalping trade may come in my view. Okay, my view can be wrong and I reserve my right to be wrong. It can come around 804, I said. Because 700 they have also, we just know we saw 700 they have already written good amount of puts. Okay, so even if it will go down by 30-40 points, again market will pick up and go up. So definitely there will be definitely a trade will come. We will wait for it to see whether it comes. Scalping will be tough as of I am concerned, because we are just at 951 and we are already up 172 points. So maybe today is a trending day, who knows. And some short covering is going to take, because more or less sure that this Donald Duck's tariff is going out of way. Okay, he is behaving like a ego hurt enraged animal. So he is flashing out at the Supreme Court, and funnily he is supposed to have 3 Supreme Court judges out of 9. Okay, that is fine. Out of 3, 2 already 2 also gave decision against tariff. That was the funniest aspect. But anyway, he will try to bring some kind of tariff, or no, he will try to, his ego is getting hurt every other day. Now they will probably, somebody will start impeachment process against him for the Epstein files. From that day, I think he will be bottled and boxed. He was let loose by Congress. Now I think the Congress will bottle him up totally. Yellow line support should come. Our magical yellow line should give the support, hopefully. And given that some amount of profit booking has taken place, Those who are joining for the first time, say hi. Then I will note down your name and we will have a session at 2 o'clock. This is a trade setup channel. This is not a buy sell call channel. We are not going to keep telling you buy 25,700 call, 25,800 put, etc. This is a trade setup channel and you need to understand what the setup is and then trade on your own. So if you are new to the channel, say hi. Then I will note down your name and then we will have the session. Otherwise there won't be any session. So if you are new, say hi. So whether yellow line is going to give support, the only thing you could see the top 10 shares has been brought down from 40, 50, 47% to 22% on this profit booking. But again you can see the call premium shooting up. Again Nifty recovering from exactly from our magical yellow line. This is out of blue, there is no pivot, nothing. That is the power of our, you can see so perfectly it came exactly to this magic yellow line and then took off. Correct? Of course, at least first time it will always give a support. You need to see whether the next time when Nifty tries to break the yellow line, whether it goes below or not. Is anybody still holding long positions? Any of the calls are sold put, etc. or future? So now the movement on either side will be sluggish. Okay. So whatever that pricing that was expected to be done on Donald Duck's defeat in Supreme Court, etc. There are still some naysayers that India has to renegotiate, whether they have signed it fully or not, whatever it is. India should announce, and now he suddenly came back and said it is 15%, no longer 10%. I am putting some tariffs. Some funny things are going. So it is not, the dust is not yet fully settled on tariff. Such a egoist man like Donald Duck, he is not going to leave it out so easily. Okay, he will try some way, some method to again say that I am the king, I am the emperor of the world, and nobody should question my dictum. So the dust is not fully settled, or it is not a done deal. So that is why we are not seeing 400, 500 points gap up, etc. Because no tariff means something totally different, correct? From 18% suddenly. See, another complication in the whole thing is they have collected 170 billion or something like that by way of tariff. What are they going to do with it? And it is going to be a kind of a very big headache to return return the money to the people. Congress may decide to say yes, yeah, the tariffs are illegal and money should be returned to people, means to companies and returns to people. It is all big. They have already charged all the products that got imported with high tariff is already charged to the product. I mean to the people. So now there will be a big refund collection. All that will take place. So this has become very nasty and very big Chinese noodles. They have made on old tariff thing. From this, it is not going to be find the loose end. Somebody may file a class act suit. No, in US you can do what is called a class act suit for refund of this money in US courts. So that of course may take years, but ultimately, given the tariff has become illegal, they may be asked to pay, and everybody will line up. Does any of you know who was the lawyer who fought against this tariff and what is his background in US? Anybody know who was the lawyer who fought this? Kishan doesn't know. I'm just waiting for others to tell if anybody knows. It is one Mr. Yes, exactly, live trading. One Mr. Katyal. So the whole case came up because one toy company in Chicago. Yeah, Neil Katyal. There you go. Abhi Datta. That is why Trump is more angry. He thinks that Indian government has got something to do with this. Neil Katyal was the Supreme Court counselor, kind of, who fought, and he's very famous for these kinds of cases. He's of Indian origin. He's a second generation American, I think. Not even first generation. He's a second generation American. But of course, he has Indian origin, and unfortunately, he spoke so much about Indian origin before. So they all think now it is Indian government's hand in there. Neil Katyal. Sideways. So be patient now. You made 50 points, 40 points, 60 points, 70 points, whatever it is. Just keep your mouse away. Now Nifty started making doji candles. We know when it started making doji candles, and neither it is taking the previous candle high nor the previous candle low, even though there is alignment, etc. Just stay put. The market function is to take the money from very impatient traders and give it to very patient traders. So you decide what you want to be. Okay, so now patiently wait for one more opportunity. You got 40 points, 50 points. This week target is only 125. You got another 4 more days to go. As and when you pick up some 20 points, 50 points, 30 points, like that, and once 125 comes, you diverse the mouse. See, almost 60 watching, only 32 likes here. Abhik Datta, I think your friend also joined us. He was telling that from Indore, I think. Somebody from Indore, if I remember correctly. This happened on Thursday. One of your friends said that I've been introduced to this channel by Abhik Datta. Yeah, Adarsh, correct, correct. Yellow line again giving support. Now yellow line is jumping up. It is at 722. It's good sign because it is above the 20, 50, 80. Now once if Nifty starts making a red candle below, but alignment is still strong. You got momentum at 99.9. Oh, he is the man with odd man out. Oh, okay. So I think this will not work. This put may not work for tomorrow. I am expecting. Let me change that. Because we are already sitting at 750, that will make it as at the money, correct? So at the money is not what we like. Our system also doesn't like that. %, no, 50%, okay. Okay, if at all it matures, then this one should mature. Okay, now the Nifty is in sideways mode. Just stay away. If you already made some points in the morning, you have to now patiently wait. Always remember, having no trade is also called trading only. Trading does not mean that you should have a profit and loss account figure always flickering before your screens. That is not trading. You wait, enter, take profit and exit. That is trading. That is why people say no, algo trading is much better, because it is not related to human emotion. It will wait for an entry point, every gate is ticked, then it will take a trade, and if the trade works out fine, if there is a stop loss, it will hit and glow off. So there is no emotion involved. You know that the system is not there to see whether always one trade is there, etc. No, it will wait for all the triggers to happen. Correct. The same way manually, if you are doing, we should learn to wait and see the chart whether everything is aligning or not. Having no trade is also trading, meaning that 33% of the time, correct? Ideally, if you are a day trader, 33% of the time in a day should definitely be no trade zone. Why? Because market will go up, stabilize somewhere, come down, or market will come down, stabilize somewhere and then go up. So that stabilize somewhere period is definitely no trade for you. Whichever way, whatever happens, market never moves linearly, correct? It always takes steps. So you should identify. Now we can very clearly see, after some time somebody from our channel will tell, sir, please draw the box, because they are already seeing very clearly that box is getting made up here, correct? So I am waiting for another 10-15 after 1 hour. Then if it continues to be within this range, then I will draw up a box, and then after that, once the box is drawn, we know usually Nifty stays within that box and we don't do anything. See, one of the viewer was talking to me over a weekend. So he says, sir, what is the best way to get into? I said, you keep the mouse out, set up an alarm. For example, now 189 is your pivot point price for put, and you are interested to take a put. You can set alarms which can directly come to your mobile for both these. Once this pivot point 181, this call comes, and this pivot fall 189 comes, and then you can immediately trade. Till such, you can simply do something else also, in the sense that, so that is another way you can do, because he is working, and it is very difficult for him to continuously keep watching. I said, set up one simple alert. So you can do that in trading view, you can do that in your fires, you can do it in, I think even Zerodha, I think you can do. Once this thing, you want to know which side, because you are a put lover, so you just set up alarm and say, okay, this particular put comes to 189, and then okay, immediately you open your laptop and see, okay, whether it is sustaining above, take a position. You can always do that. So it is not necessary, if you are not able to really hard press for time, etc., and all that. Of course, if you spend more time on the charts, analyzing, knowing, okay, whether it is below yellow line, etc., and all, then it becomes much easier. Even then, even if the alert comes and tells you, yes, the put side is getting ready, etc., you should again come back to chart and see whether the chart, all the gates are opening. Then you should only take a position. So the current the call trade is getting into a weak point below 218. As I said, the market, the call side can become weaker, and we can also see very clearly it started making a clean red candle below yellow line, correct? So how synchronized it is, the system. You had one candle that is going below the yellow line, and here your call side is getting weaker, and then put side is coming nearer to your pivot point. If you are new to the channel, say hi. There will be a session at 2 o'clock. Unless you attend that session, it may not be easy for you to trade using this. This is a trade setup channel. This is not a buy sell call channel. So if you are new, say hi. And if you are if you want to be anonymous, etc., I can always understand. Then come back and join around 2 o'clock. Meanwhile, let me add the video. Wow, wow. My this thing core is coming to 100%. Yeah, I hope it doesn't stay. It is already at 100 maximum. Oh no, no. Okay, maximum it has gone to 100%. Got it. So this video that I am now pinning to the message, what you can do is have a look at it. If you want to remain anonymous, I can understand. Maybe you're just listening also. So just have a look at it. It's only a 10 minutes video, and then come back and join around 2 p.m. And if there's somebody is already asked for it, there will be a session. So if nobody is coming out now, then I will assume everybody is regular and there may not be any session. Now the alignment is gone wrong. Only the downward movement has to start. You let it cross this 189. Don't assume that market will. So the first support will be at PDH, which is around 60 points down. Okay, the first support will be at PDH. So see, you can see now 1.4 crores. Slowly they are increasing. Call was already there much, 88 lakhs to 45 lakhs, but they have added almost 1.44 crores of puts, and 25,800 solid resistance. So that is very in correspondence with your chart. The option writers also know that 25,803 is the S5 R5. Maybe not in camera level, but it is 25,805. Something else will be there in something else. So people think that okay, 800 is cannot be taken out. Up down is happening. See, one more thing I keep repeating. Now this is the right time to do that. Last week, I am pretty sure those who have been there every day would have gone home with some green amounts, correct? Let us assume all of you started with one lot and you made a 300 points or a 200 points over the last week. The question is, what did you do with that money? Okay, if there is a need, you are taking it, fine. But if you have increased your lot size and try to trade, that is not a good idea. You have some trading capital, and that makes money 30%, 40%. Ideal would be to take away at least whatever your original risk capital. Let us assume you started with 40,000. Now you got around 55,000 or 60,000. What you should do is to take away at least 10,000, put it in some share. Don't keep it that as your trading capital. So that will make you, because the more you keep capital, of course, if you want to increase the lot size, then over a period we have started to make only 100, 120 points, then you keep increasing. But other than till such time you can park it in some shares and not over utilize that amount. there is always a tendency, correct? You have some amount always available for you, credit in your account. There is always a tendency to take a trade and see whether 5 points I can take, 10 points I can take. So precisely that is the reason, if 40,000 is the fixed capital that you have put, whatever is above, Monday morning you should come and see. Last week you made 15,000 or 17,000. Take that money out and put it in a share. Of course, you can always sell and take it back to capital once you are confident that you can increase it to 2 lots. That would be my suggestion only. Of course, you should consult your FAs, etc. But that is one of the best way to accumulate capital. At least 50%. Even if you made 60,000, 20,000, 40 to 60, it has gone up. At least for 10,000, buy some shares and keep. That's it. Once you are solidly getting every week 15k, 20k for 2 weeks, let us assume for 2 weeks you are getting 15k from out of 40,000 by using 100 points or 200 points you are making. You are consistently making 10k, 12k, etc. for 3-4 weeks. Then you can say, okay, I will add one more lot, because consistently you are doing that. Still market is not clear. It does not want to give up this. Hi sir, I am watching you since 2 months. N90 trade, not traded yet. Okay, okay. You should trade in paper at least, Prakash. There is no point, correct? Let me be very honest, brutally frank to you. You should at least trade in paper. Actual trading, forget. You trade in paper. Then only you will know whether the system is helping you or not, and you are in sync with it or not. No. My suggestion would be trade in paper. For example, today morning when it has crossed 181, you should say, okay, I have taken one lot, and then as it keeps going up, no, I am selling, and there are multiple paper trading these things there. You can use that also on to trade. Do it for at least 1 or 2 months, then you will be confidently you'll be able to take. Even those who come first time, those who are really experienced in trading, even to them I suggest always look this channel for 1 week or 2 weeks. Once you are confident, put your hard-earned money. See, it is not that all trading systems will be kind of no, it will gel with everybody, correct? Some others may like some other styles, etc. So it is not necessary it will gel for everybody, and everybody will be totally comfortable in trading in a system like this. So if you know really you like the channel, I know you are there for a long time, I would strongly suggest you should do some paper trading and know the result. And if you decide, let us assume you are deciding to put 1 lakh, okay? A lot of people say, okay, I will start with 1 lakh. And then if it is 1 lakh, 1 lakh means then you can say, okay, I will take 2 lots initially or something like that. That will be around 15k, 30,000, 70,000, at least 30% I will put it in risk. And with the 30,000 rupees, my trade risk will be maximum 3,000. That is 10% of 30,000. So that will be total, you, out of 1 lakh you are risking in a trade 3%. That is how usually professionals calculate. So as soon as there is a 3000 rupees loss comes, you should close the trade in paper trading. Okay. And as soon as you say you have a target, this week every day I want 15 points, 20 points, 30 points. So 30 points means around 2000 rupees. As soon as you get 2000 rupees, close the trade and wait. Wait. Disciplined way, wait. For the next trade, you go. Or you can put 1:1, 3000 to last to 3000. Depending upon how you want to risk reward ratio you want to maintain, do that. Do that for 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Then you know where your capital of 40,000, I mean that 30,000 which you have taken for only trading, how much it has grown or how much you have lost. That will tell you whether you are in tune with this trading system, and then you will start deploying your real money with one lot, etc. That will be the best way to approach. So with 1 lakh, 30,000 as 2 lots you start, and 3,000 as your thing, you are in right levels as far as risk management is concerned, because you are risking 3% of your 1 lakh on any given trade. That's it. Just wait for some time. I mean, let it sustain above. As I said, 25,700. There is enormous amount of put writing is there, and Nifty is around 25,700. So it may be one small drop down, and then people will start buying put, and then one big green candle will come and take it up. And they have written it today for more than 125 to 130 crores. So that is the reason I am insisting, let it sustain above. Because 700 P is at 95 rupees now. So if they are adding more and more puts again, it means that it is a solid trap, correct? In a shorter time frame, alignment has come. In shorter time frame, alignment has come. That is this the same alignment momentum meter. In shorter time frame, it has already come. So trail closely as long as puts are concerned today. That too, especially 25,700 put. Let us see whether they have started exiting or something like that. No, I don't think so. Is my voice audible? Hello? Is my voice audible? Okay. So they have started writing more calls also. Okay. 1.53 crores put they have written. So maybe for tomorrow, 25,700 they are writing some. Okay. For a change, let us add that as one of the straddle here. Okay. So that will give us a view. 700 put is at 99. So this is at 1900. Let me make it 100, exactly 100 rupees now. And 700 call. Where is that? It's 94 rupees. Wow. Somehow I get a feeling this is going to get played. Okay. The same one which is giving me a different size here. I don't understand this. Oh, because of this adjustment is there. Okay. So that is a problem now. I need to. Okay, so let us keep jumping. Okay, 204 now. I hope people would have already got in there. So Nifty will have first support at PDH, which is at 25,664. So from that point onwards, it is better you can start trailing. But the one good advantage is on the short side call is that you have an alignment that is coming now. So alignment has come. Usually in normal days, we should get minimum 3 or 4 candles of alignment. So there is a possibility that no, I didn't adjust, Prakash. No, I didn't adjust any straddle. I just added one more straddle. That was strangle. Strangle I didn't adjust. I added a straddle because 25,700 you could see roughly about 1 crore being written on put side, another 80 lakhs now. So I thought that will be for tomorrow. I just wanted to check. So these are all again experiments only basically. Tom can, you are not able to see the chart, I understand, correct? Not the, I mean the tables. Prakash, market has already made its first move, correct, in the morning. I would strongly think that market will end between somewhere between 650 and 750. That's all I can tell you. It is not so easy to tell, correct, because this is news based market. This is not a technical based market. Then it is easy. Suddenly let us assume our Donald Duck says, I understand Supreme Court's way of working and I respect that, and I think I will remove all tariff from September. If he says that, market will go up another 500 points. Okay. If he says no, I have this Savapasa rule, some rules on America, there is so much. I am putting into Congress today and I want this to be passed next week so that I will be able to put tariff up to 1000%. If he leaves that tweet today, this market will collapse again. So it is not easy. Market as such, it is technically strong as long as it is on the long side, as long as below 24,700. Okay, Prakash? Market is not only Donald Duck, but 24,700 is you can say it as a bottom for short term, no, 1 to 2 months. So it has come to exactly to PDH, and that is tallying with our see exactly it is. That is how the system coordinated, superbly synced. Our targets came exactly at PDH. I don't know how many of you have been noticing. So this entry point system is not something that it is simply like that. Exactly when it came to 215, this was showing as what you call exact target was reached. Correct. Now, if the Nifty makes a candle below PDH, that will be then we have to see where it will go now. It can come all the way down to R3. It can come all the way down to R3, which is at 586, meaning that is a long way to go. So meanwhile, let me check whether our put side this thing is coming up. Okay, not bad. So this has been another good simple trade. Just watch, wait, watch, and things move. Then we take the trade. That's it. Yeah. As long as now Nifty stays below the PDH, which is at 25,664, all your short sides could continue to work. So what you need to do is to keep that as your stop loss. If again PDH is taken out and come up, which is a very possibility, because that is one of the reason I put this straddle. Okay, I made it as a wrongly as triangle. Chapo, note Chapo. What is R2? Sanjay, you should attend that session. Then you won't ask this question. Sanjay, I think you didn't attend also. Today you want the number, or you know what is R2? You want to know what is R2? Okay. Usually 135 only we use. R2 is way down, 25,559. Oh, you are asking this, okay. There you go. No, now you can see, no? Sanjay. Got it. This is slowly creeping up. That is actually a good sign. If your pivot weak point is slowly creeping up, that is actually a good sign. Meaning that Nifty wants to go down. So, as I said, it won't go below 659. The logic behind that was there is a too much of call and put being written at 25,700. That is why I put this straddle itself. That is how I see the market. At least today, plus or minus 50 points to 25,700. They will keep attracting both calls as well as puts. So, it is very clear as soon as it comes near to no previous day high, now the market is turning around. Correct? This is not a technical line. This is a PDH line. What we have here, the green line. So again, you will find market trying to go up towards 25,850, 750. That is the reason I said the straddle. They are writing more and more straddle of 25,700. So if by chance tomorrow, I mean, if they are able to close the Nifty at 25,700 tomorrow, they will take this entire 200 rupees, which is a very good 2 days amount. Correct? This is coming up, but there is no what you call momentum on the side. Meaning on the option premium. Now immediately it is taken out and that's going up. Let us hope that you people are training your stop losses based on your risk reward ratio on all your puts. Scalper Sanjay, they capture maximum 10 to 12 points. That's all. There are multiple scalpers who have put videos on how they make money. Okay, and at least couple of them I know they have now made the channel private. So earlier they used to do live trading, and but they do big capital, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, and they buy in 800, 900. Though I think 900 was the limit at that point of time in Zerodha, if I remember correctly. They will buy 900. For example, here let us assume they are doing scalping this put trade, correct? Around 199, first they will buy. What, as soon as it comes to 199, they will also say they will have an entry point, very precisely like us. In fact, I draw a lot of things from looking at various channels only. So 189 it comes and sustains, then immediately they will enter 900. Around 200, again they will enter another. I mean around 195 they will another 100, 900. Then when it comes to 200, first one they have entered at 189, that 900 they will sell off. So 11 rupees they would have make it pocketed. Okay. Now they will simply wait. They will wait like this. No, they will know. Okay, it is going to turn around, etc. As soon as it comes to 210, etc., that second lot that they bought, they will sell. So 1,800 into 10, 18,000 rupees. That's it. Progressively they add and progressively they exit. They won't wait for a typical trader. No, that I've learned it in those of scalpers only. Others, what they will do, they will keep on adding and say, hey, 220, 225, etc. And then one big candle will come, everything will vanish. They, for each entry, they are only looking at 10 points. That is the principle behind scalping. It is not they will aggregate buys and then sell. No. First 500, 190 have entered. So as soon as it comes to 200, they will exit 900. Then 195 they have entered another 900. No, that too late. 205 they will exit that. They add 900, 900 at every 5 points. At every 10 points they keep exiting the old ones. That is how scalping is done. I'll be back in 5 minutes. So the market now will go and test yellow line. You can watch. So as long as it is below 250, the previous day high, short side will come, but that is not going to come now because Nifty is trying to go towards yellow line. Again, if it goes breaks below PDS, then of course there is another one more round of selling can come and the market can go down. So just wait. Do not enter if you already got stopped out here. I said no, as long as it is below PDS, you should continue. Once it crosses PDS, you should close. I hope you people would have closed your short trades. Now enter only if it goes below PDS. Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Now both sides are in no man land, neither the call side nor the put side. This is the time not to lose patience and try to enter something. Okay, next the ऊपर जाएगा नहीं पे जाएगा, कुछ नहीं कहीं नहीं जाएगा. Let me tell you, they have now must have written even more calls and more puts. So this straddle I think is coming into play unless it has changed. So they are writing more calls now. Wow. So from morning it was all put. Now they are writing more calls. So 25,700 itself is going to be a challenge. So I don't know. Maybe they will keep writing this way, that way, and take it up to a massive straddle. As of now, 2.1 crore, 1.43 crores. They may do that. So we will come to know only in another 1 hour. So as of now, they are writing more calls than puts at 25,700. There is no alignment. It is traffic signal. Candle is green, but top 10 shares and overall is still at the short level. So wait. Let any one of the side. Of course, this put side is as of now still. 1 second. Why is still that? Yeah. So just keep watching. Let me do some analysis for tomorrow. Tomorrow is expiry, so give me some time. I'll be here, but since you are not seeing me, I'm telling you I'll be here, but we'll let me do some bit of analysis. So again put side is showing promise because we are getting alignment now and top 10 shares etc. So maybe it will trigger one more trade. It's already there. Below, if it starts making clean red candles below our PDH, then that side trade is also on. 55,700 itself is becoming a now challenge, given that no excessive amount of call rating is taking place at that point. So they may start exiting put at now, and they will start they are adding more and more calls. So now it is not very clear. Market wants to hold these gains that has come from morning, which is around 88 points, or market probably is trying to give up. The culprit may be the bank nifty. Maybe they are expecting a bigger fall in bank nifty sometime during the day. No, that has become suddenly a news based index, that is domestic news based index. And if bank nifty kind of goes down, let us check how far down bank nifty can go down, or where is the support. That may give us a view. Maybe nifty also will get dragged down by that. Just a second. So let me pull up the bank nifty charts. That may give us some clue, hopefully.